We got two videos released on the same day. So one with the homeowner shooting a burglar. Yep, yep. Understandable. Protect your household. Somebody's breaking in and you're there. Yes, yes, I understand that completely. And then the next one, homeowner getting shot by burglars while coming home. Tragic situation all about, tragic situation all around. But there's things we gotta there's things we gotta review. There's things we gotta review. Be careful. Be careful. Yes, yes, you can defend yourself, but you never know when you just coming home. It looked like she pulled up. In my case, she pulled up rather crazy. But I don't know if she didn't have a driver or whatever. But let's get with that before we see it. Let's get right into it and break these videos down and see what this whole situation, what these two situations are about. Two situations. Both of these are in Gwinnett County. Yes, I said it. Both of them are in Gwinnett County, and these videos were posted on the same day. So let's get into it.
At this hour, Gwinnett County police investigating a fatal home invasion in Lawrenceville.
And police say the homeowner shot the suspect after he allegedly broke in through a back window. Atlanta News First reporter Chelsea Beimfohr is live outside that home on Red Bark Court. So, Chelsea, part of this crime was also captured on camera.
Yeah, guys, this home has a hefty surveillance system. You can see some of the cameras here on the outside of the home. They also have cameras on the inside of the home, and a family member shared video of the moments that suspect broke in, allegedly armed with a knife.
We've lived in this neighborhood for like 20 years. Nothing like this has ever happened.
Michelle Cahiga says Monday she woke up to an early morning phone call from her brother stating that someone had broken into his house on Red Bark Court overnight.
I was shaking. I was very nervous. I was scared for my siblings.
Cahiga says she rushed to the home and saw this crime scene tape and investigators all over the property. She shared this surveillance video that appears to show the suspect throwing a propane tank at a back window, shattering it to get inside.
Scared, I'm not scared.
Another video from inside the living room appears to show the same man walking around, cursing and throwing objects in the kitchen. Cahiga says the man also told her siblings he had a knife.
He had a conversation with my brother the whole time, saying he wasn't scared. My brother was telling him to get out, you know, I'm giving you the chance to get out, but he wouldn't get out.
Eventually, one of the residents inside the home fired a shot at the man who died at the scene. Gwinnett County police say this was a burglary in process, and they're continuing to gather and analyze evidence from inside the home.
It's unbelievable. It feels like a movie turned into reality. Don't come into people's houses if you don't want to get shot.
Hey, 100%.
Now, Gwinnett County police have not confirmed if that suspect was armed. They also have not released his identity. They say they are continuing to interview witnesses. They also haven't said if the homeowner is facing any charges. Reporting live in Gwinnett County, Chelsea Beimfohr, Atlanta News First.
I mean, my thinking is he warned him several times, get out, and he didn't listen. I think if I heard it mistakenly, I said it sounded like that. They said that the burglar said that he had a knife, but he wasn't scared. He didn't leave. Didn't leave at all. So, I mean, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. There's nothing else to say about it. It's simple. It's very simple. He broke into the home, throwing stuff around the house. I would have been immediately scared, and I probably would have shot immediately. I would have, yeah. As soon as someone, I'm gonna think if I see him start throwing something, I don't know what he's happening. But we'll see. We'll keep up with this to see if he gets charged with anything. I highly doubt he will, but you never know. You never know. But so this is the case where a burglar breaks into a house. The homeowner is there, and he shoots the burglar, shoots and takes his life. Because self-defense, yeah, you're in my home. I don't know if you have a weapon. You said you got a weapon. Hey, that's understandable to me. But let's go over to the other scenario. The other thing that can happen is that people are breaking into your home and you pull up. You pull up to your house. So let's get over into this. And they ended up taking this homeowner's life. Let's get over into it.
Guys, bringing you back here, I want to get you updated. It sounds like we may have Tyler, and I want to get you updated on that burglary that turned into a homicide in DeKalb County. So we know that this unfolded Saturday night. Tyler, I see you standing out there, and I know you've been talking to neighbors. Can you let us know what happened here?
Good time. See, they say Gwinnett County right here. Burglar shot, kills homeowner in Gwinnett County. So I don't know if that's a typo, if that's around the same area. So let's keep going though. Let's get into it.
Yeah, Ariel, good afternoon to you. Investigators say a woman was shot and killed in the front yard of her own home. She apparently was confronting burglars. I want to highlight something for you right now. If you're looking at the street, those are some tire marks on the road that lead to the front yard. Investigators say the woman popped the curve and drove onto the lawn where she was shot. Let's go to video that police released today of the moments apparent burglars gunned down a DeKalb County woman in the front yard of her home at around 10:30 Saturday night on Citation Drive, which is not far from the I-20 and 285 junction. DeKalb County police say the victim, identified as 36-year-old Anna Scott, may have seen 3 suspects on her doorbell camera trying to break into her home before she confronted them. In the video, you can see one of the suspects is armed with what appears to be a crowbar and another with a gun. The video shows the moment she pulled up on them with her Jeep and the suspect shooting her while still in her vehicle. Police found her Jeep with multiple bullet holes in it. DeKalb police say it's releasing the video and this picture and the pictures and hope someone can help turn the 3 suspects in. If you know anything, you're asked to call DeKalb County Police. Take a listen to what some neighbors have to say.
Just pulled up and went inside, shut the door. As soon as I got inside, made a few steps inside, put my bags down. I heard and I heard a car screech off and something hit the curb, it seemed like. So by the time I got out, everything was over, and a few minutes later, the police were coming, and I went out to get something out the car, and that's when I noticed the car up there, and it was all over, but, we heard it, but we didn't see anything.
That's very shocking because this is a quiet neighborhood, and nobody getting in any trouble around here, so I don't understand what happened, and for her to you say she came home and called burglars?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, only thing I can say, I hope I'm prepared if they try that with my house.
Hey.
Yeah, incredibly shocking for neighbors to hear exactly what happened. As we come back out here live, you are looking at the front patio, the front area of the home where all of this unfolded. That bush is where those, at least one of the suspects kind of came around, according to that video, before then staying against the wall. The other one using that crowbar, or trying to use that crowbar on the door before all of this happened. And then there's also a doorbell camera that's right there, which captured all of this. And we got a good look at one of the suspects, and police are hoping someone might be able to recognize them. So that they are able to bring them into custody and charge them with a crime in this case, because they very much say this was a crime, a burglary that turned into a homicide. A family member did come out here to the scene, a relative. She didn't tell us exactly how she was related to Anna Scott, but they say that they're shocked that this happened and they're still trying to process all of this. Again, if you look at that video, we have it on fox5atlanta.com and on our Fox Local app. If you are able to recognize these people or know who did this, DeKalb County Police really want to hear from you. Ariel?
Yeah, Tyler, this is incredible. I think a question I have that comes to mind is looking at this video and to think that she saw these burglars on her Ring camera, just her doorbell camera, right? And then goes to confront them. Have police told you anything? Is there any indication that she may have known who these men were? Have you heard of anything of that nature?
No, DeKalb County Police released the video along with one picture in an email this morning, along with about maybe a paragraph of information, along with the request from us to put this out to everyone who's watching our programs to be able to turn them in. And that was not mentioned at all anywhere in that blurb they put out, whether she knew these suspects, whether she was targeted. I mean, obviously, a lot of people who live in this area very shocked about this. And you'd have to think, multiple people said that these alleged burglars didn't go to any other home that they know. So the question obviously becomes at this point, was this a targeted attack? Because in this case, obviously she ended up on the front yard of her home, and then they started shooting, and that happened in such a quick amount of time. The question has to become whether this was a targeted shooting. That's something that the DeKalb County Police have not answered. I did ask them if they would have a detective available to talk with us today. They politely declined earlier this afternoon.
Tyler, thanks for giving us that context, because that's exactly where my mind went. You know, obviously, we don't know yet, right? This could be completely random, and it's up to us to ask those questions and try to get the answers from police. So thanks so much for letting us in on your process. My heart goes out to her family. I can't imagine trying to confront burglars and then, of course, losing your life in the process. So we'll wait to hear more from police. But Tyler Fingert, in the meantime, thank you so much for your digging on this story. We appreciate it.
You have to be careful, y'all. You have to be careful. At the end of the day, yes. I don't know, because she mentioned about that she saw him on the ring cam and confronted him. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that, but I'm assuming she saw them while she was pulling up, immediately turned into action, tried to pull up, stop them from robbing her house, which is an understandable reaction. I don't think you should do that unless you're prepared. You have something to protect yourself. But even if you had something to protect yourself, it wouldn't have stopped them from firing. Maybe the best option would have been to call the police immediately, saying that someone is breaking into my house right now. Stuff can be replaced. Your life can't. Your life can't. Or some people feel like that you could have gone up immediately and just started shooting. It depends on the state you live in. It's protect your ground, protect your property. But it's two sides. It's two stories, but evolve around the same thing: burglary in Georgia. I'm assuming Gwinnett County is in Georgia, right? Let me before I start saying Gwinnett County is in Georgia, let's see. Yeah, Gwinnett County. So this is in Georgia, but both of these are in Georgia. So you got one burglar broke into the home. Somebody was already in there. He started talking crazy, throwing stuff around the house, and was shot, and his life was taken. And then you got another case where someone was breaking into the home, and the homeowner pulls up. And the burglar ends up taking the homeowner's life. It's a tragic situation. Tragic situation for the homeowner. The first guy, he played stupid games and win stupid prizes, but the homeowner was just trying to protect her property. And then they immediately gunned her down as soon as she pulled up. Yeah, sometimes it's better to, if you don't know, it's late at night, you can't see what they got in their hands. You still got to be careful, even if you can't see what they got in their hands. They could have a weapon and be ready to use it. Absolutely crazy, y'all. Absolutely crazy. Let me know your thoughts on this whole situation. It's hopefully these two people are found, or three. I think it was three guys who were right there. Hopefully, all of them are found and arrested and punished to the greatest extent of the law. The one man took a lady's life. Other two are associated with it. It's a tragic situation all around. But you got to be careful. And I always say you got to keep your head on a swivel, y'all. You got to keep your head on a swivel. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.